Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just 5 days ago, to be precise on November 28th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $165.77. And at this very point, as you can see, I drew this purple line in order to show its potential movement to the upside, and I showed you that in order to confirm this movement to the upside, we have to break these previous swing highs. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Palantir. I made my previous video somewhere at this point, and since I made it, this asset went higher and it retested this range of resistance, and it gained to its value about 6.33%. And this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to receive call to actions and call to trades on a pretty much daily basis with 100% money back guarantee and with a 50% Cyber Monday discount, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account with limited time offer, Black Friday 50% discount. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video I will show you several outcomes that we might expect from the price action of Palantir, and I will explain you all of the crucial levels and points of control that you should be aware of in order to benefit out of its movement. And on top of that, I will show you that we are not at the end of its bull cycle, and this is why I don't sell any of my shares of Palantir. I hold it for a long time and I don't want to sell it anytime soon. So let's continue with some fundamentals, and first of all I want to pay attention to the general sentiment related to Palantir stock. And to do so, just type in Google search bar Palantir stock and switch to new tab folder. You will see several recent news, and I have to admit that a couple of news grabs my attention. You can see that Cathie Wood is selling Palantir stock. Should you do the same? And you know that we have a lot of hype that was surrounding the ARK Invest fund when Cathie Wood invested in Tesla, and her fund was extremely successful because of this investment back in 2020 and 2021. But since then she cannot show the similar gains in her portfolio, and for now she sold about 57 million worth of Palantir shares. Does it mean that you should do the same? Guys, take a look right here. This is the so-called smart money investors list, and this is the general, the number of shares which belong to institutional investors. And we have the highest level ever, and only $57 million in value of Palantir shares that was sold by Cathie Wood doesn't mean anything. That it cannot be the catalyst for you to make your own decision. if you take a look right here, and you have to keep in mind that this is a filing date, it is not a deal execution date, you can see that we still have quite a lot of bullish pressure on Palantir stock, and definitely a lot of investment funds are still buying Palantir stock. If you sort these filings by number of shares from the biggest shareholder to smallest one, you can see that well, the majority of biggest shareholders they added to their position quite substantial amount of value. You can see that the BlackRock and State Street added 6.36 and 7.17% respectively, and they hold more than $34.3 billion in Palantir and $18.47 billion in Palantir. Guys, these two add-ons alone might drastically overcome all other sales that happened on the market on the Palantir stock. And that is why, guys, I still think that Palantir will hit much higher targets, because from the fundamental standpoint as well, this company is very promising, despite the fact that from the technical standpoint it is still overvalued. And if we take a look at financials and overview statements, you can see that their price to earnings ratio is almost 400, which means yes, it is much higher than the average price to earnings ratio in this sector, but Palantir has a lot of hype around itself. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I'm making this video because this asset hit this level, previous top, and it had a first attempt to break it to the upside. You can see that it also, wait a second, I don't need this tool. It has a slight decline on a pre-market hours. As you can see right here, it dropped by 0.7%. But in general, I have to admit that I see several possible outcomes. First of all, I think that in the next several sessions, it should have some kind of retracement. The most interesting part becomes will be, let's put it this way, a little bit lower. And let me show you what I'm talking about. From this top, we can see three wave structure to the downside, and it is an A, B, and C correction. And C wave has 5 waves in it, and this breakout above this top pretty much confirms that this breakdown was correct. And which means we pretty much confirm the bottom of the ABC to the downside. But this ABC might be only an A wave on a bigger scale. And we have another quite interesting setup. From this bottom, this might be an A wave. We have to see another leg to the downside and another leg to the upside to complete the C wave. This is the option that potentially might lead to lower price targets, because on a bigger scale, this might be wait a second. This might be A wave on a bigger scale, B wave on a bigger scale, and C wave on a bigger scale. Let's upgrade this scale. At the same time, guys, from this point, from this bottom, if it is the ABC for entire cycle, we don't need this cycle anymore. Let's delete this green rectangle as well. And from this bottom, these movements to the upside might be just the beginning of new trend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And guys, don't you think that it is quite similar? And both counts, bear count and bull count, has a lot of waves in common. And from this point, guys, I believe that this asset should go lower to complete either its B wave on this yellow scale or its second wave on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves scale. And then it can be, and it should be, another leg to the upside to complete either its C wave or its third wave. And we can benefit out of both of these waves. So guys, if the upcoming trading session will be better for Palantir, it can be a decent entry point to short the stock for at least, I would say, from 5 to maybe 10% at most. Because if it doesn't break this top, if it doesn't break this top anymore, it can be the stop loss order, let's say about 2% at most, and about 10% of the profit, which means 5-to-1 risk to reward threshold might be very lucrative. And when it lands somewhere, let's project some levels. When and if it lands somewhere around $158, it can be another decent point to enter your long position to catch its next to the upside. And both of the counts for Palantir have a lot of waves in common right now, and that is why, guys, I believe that we don't have a lot of risks involved in these potential trades. That is why, guys, you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. But if you want to receive this type of call to actions on a daily basis, don't forget to join my Patreon. So I think that's all, and see you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium